Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the night stream. We're gonna continue cringing the fuck out of everything today. Because I'm a glutton for punishment. So we're gonna continue on with that wonderful switching lives with a blind person. Because it is just too bad. Too bad. We have to it has to be covered. So why is this being stupid? Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the link shared out here. And it's not cooperating with me. So I'm gonna keep what's it called? Babbling. Because I'm trying to get to there we go. Holy moly. Technical difficulties here with the YouTube app. Sorry about that, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue on with the video called Switching Lives with a Blind Person. What I'm gonna do is this time I'm gonna actually share my screen because I realized I forgot to do that. Hi, Kara. Glad to see you here. Haha. I had to. So, we're just gonna, once I get this all shared here, I will share my screen so that everyone can see what's going on. Because I realized I forgot to do that last time. And I realized it would have been probably a lot better if I had. So we're just going to do that. I'm thinking I actually might go back to when canes are given out. Because if I do that and share my screen, you guys can see just how ridiculous it was. So I think I'll do that because it's only about 3 minutes back from where we are. So let me just get to the screen share here. Screen share. Why are you not screen sharing? It's not that hard. Yes, I know my camera is off. Thank you. There we go. Share the Hangout. Start screen share. Present to everyone. Ha ha ha. there's a bunch of crazy shit going on outside my house. I have no idea what in the fuck that was. I hate to say it, but it almost sounded like a truck of peace. It is great when it works, Kara. There we go. All right, now, here we're going to do. Now we're going to make a new tab. And we're going to get this YouTube video pulled up. Because it's funny and yeah. Okay. Let's go. Switching lives with a blind. There's no V in blind. 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 Talcum powder. I'm too sober for this. Cursive is what is missing from that search there, blind press. There we go. I swear I know what I'm doing, people. I really do. Okay. Let's get this. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back. It's only going to let me go back a few times. I'm trying to get back to when she gives them canes. Okay, too far. Too far. Okay, almost where we need to be. Almost ready. Oh, I wasn't too far. Almost there. Okay, we're almost back to where. Okay, here we go. She's teaching him how to use the cane properly. I'm going to go back further, so a little bit. Pause. Okay, she just said, let me give you a cane. Now. Let's go in full screen.
My depth perception is 1.5. So like I'm reaching out to you, but I don't know.
Oh, whoa! Playing with depth perception.
15% volume. 3, 19, 50 link, image, pause button.
Well, no, we want to experience everything. Yeah. Momentarily. Rylan! Sorry. Was that? I'm sorry.
I accept it.
I'm There's a car coming.
Hi, we're dealing with blindness. What are those? What is it?
Oh my gosh.
Press.
I'm gonna pause that again. I paused it in that in the last stream, but I swear to God, that's what I'm gonna say every time I walk into somebody now. Hi, I'm dealing with blindness. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Hi, I'm dealing with blindness.
Play button. Press pause.
Oh, okay. How do you use it? Does it snap open?
Wait, can you find me?
Oh,
Oh my God!
Oh my god, you look like one of the annoying Harry Potter characters with your broom and your weird glasses. Garrett, where are you going?
Place your guide dog have like either or.
So if
Oh
I
my
want,
god, you're killing it.
This is the reality I knew how to fulfill. I'm a crime fighter now.
Okay, we're done.
yeah. So usually like level 1 preferred mode of
All right.
transportation.
Oh god.
I'm definitely strong.
We're gonna hit a car engine.
Wait.
Press play.
So do you notice how she's trying to actually like tell them stuff? And they're like just dicking around with the cane. Like she's trying to tell them shit. Like, because she thinks this is an actual simulation. Because I've done these. And they're just fucking around. Like, they don't care. They're like, you hear what he just said. Do you look like one of those Harry Potter characters with your broom and your weird glasses? Like, really? Like, and then the other guy's like, I'm a crime fighter now. Like, seriously? This, ugh.
Press pause button.
What's this? What is that? Oh, that's you. Oh, yes.
Which jury is evil are you?
The big one. I think I'm winning. What? Is this offensive? Wait, where's Andrew? Is this offensive? It's okay, I have a boyfriend.
We're gonna hit a baby in the
Press play
Okay,
button.
so now that I'm watching this again, it sounds like they're freaking sword fighting with the canes. Like, I can't tell if they're clashing canes together or if the cane is just hitting something. But, like, he's like, is this offensive? No, it's okay, I have a blind friend. Like, oh, look, the cat is trying to kill itself. No, you're right, Kara. Either they wanted to do it, but they didn't understand what it entailed, or they just we're like, yeah, sure, we'll do a blind simulation. Like, I don't know. These guys are also from Los Angeles, so that probably also is one of the reasons why they're acting so silly.
Press pause button.
I need to find it.
Do you want me to teach you how to actually use it?
Okay.
Okay, so give me the cane. So you felt the flat edge of the handle. There's like that flat edge.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so are you right
I
or
love our
left?
first date.
Are you right? Oh, I'm left-handed. This is harder. How do I do this?
I don't know. How do you...
Okay, you're gonna
Okay.
hold the cane
Oh, just one.
one-handed,
Oh, I got it.
and then this goes at your belly button,
Okay.
and then
Press play.
Yes, the cane is not a baseball bat. You just hold it with one hand. Yeah, this is hard for me because I've seen this already, but yeah.
Press pause button.
do is you go left and right along the ground, and you move the opposite foot forward to the opposite way you swing.
Opposite. Okay. So.
She's right. This is how you use a cane, by the way, guys.
Why are you making that noise?
Yeah, he's clicking.
Wait, I'm good. I'm good at this.
Wait, I'm blind and also I found something.
Okay. So when I hit something, do I stop?
You have to find your way around it.
Okay.
Wait, have you ever found a dead body with the cane?
No.
Carrot. Oh,
Press play button.
What a fucking like, what the fuck? Like, I'm all for the dead body jokes. Yeah, Carrie, you're right. That's probably it. They probably thought it was something different, and yeah. But seriously, like, I'm all for the funny jokes and shit, but like, if you're trying to do a simulation, this is not how you do it. By far, not how you do it.
Press pause button.
You're trying to be a tree. Be a big bus.
Okay, I'll do this.
All right. I'm gonna navigate around you. Right.
I'm a light pole.
Oh.
An aggressive light pole.
Carrot. I'm being real.
Okay, sorry.
No, stop. I'm feeling around you. Oh, and you're gone. I did it. I did it. Oh wait, I had something else. I had something else. It's fine. Whatever it was, I'll find my way around.
I believe in you, Shane.
Wow.
Where's Rylan?
Here.
Is he blind?
This is like the
Press play button.
Did you hear the other person? Like the random passerby? Is he blind? It's like, no, they're not. They're just pretending to be blind right now. Like, you hear how she sounds? She sounds so freaking like. Because okay, so the way to describe it, there's only one actually blind person, and all these guys are simulating, and then they have a camera guy. And this video, by the way, has 10 million views, and it's 2 months old. So this guy is a fairly large YouTuber. His name is Shane. I will try and get the link to his channel in the description, but don't go be mean to him or anything. I know it's tempting because he's acting like a retard, but yeah. Pardon me. I'm being driven to drugs.
Press pause button.
You guys look squad formation.
We're gonna take over this town.
We're coming after your brand, Molly.
Your blind brand has been snatched. Your blind wig is on Saturday.
Press play button.
Okay. Either these guys are all super gay, or they did a giant load of crack before they got there. Like, listen to that dude's laugh.
Press pause button.
Yeah, he does it.
I'm being sighted guided
By me.
who's being sighted guided by a dog.
I love that. I love our story.
So you two both have the canes. I've got him. He's fully blindfolded.
Uh-oh, you're going so fast. Oh my gosh. Wait, how do we know we're not going to run into anything?
I'm fine. I've got you.
Okay.
I do this.
Press play button.
It's true. When you guide dog users actually do walk very quickly. I've been guided by someone with a guide dog, and they do walk very fast. And I walk fast, and I use a cane, but they just freaking, Jesus, like they're power walking. It's kind of funny. I've actually met this person, like the blind person. I've actually met her in real life. She's actually really nice. She's Canadian as well, but she has since moved to Los Angeles. I don't know why, but hey, to each their own. So yeah, it is true when the guy that she's guiding says you're walking really fast. I've noticed that guide dog users tend to walk fast.
Press pause.
Whoa. This is so scary.
Guys,
I'll guide you.
I don't trust you at all.
I'm literally blind.
Okay. Are you guys ready to keep going into Starbucks?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes. Okay.
Like literally music on.
Okay.
Press play.
See? They're on crack. I swear to God. Oh, you think you know which Shane it is, Kara? Okay. Yeah, he's super duper flaming, this guy. Him and all his buddies. And I've got nothing against that, but it's kind of just really funny to listen to in this context.
Press pause button.
Oh my god, I can't get it. I'm so scared. Okay, Garrett, help.
I can't help. I'm blind.
Okay.
Shane.
Press play
Fuck
button.
you. I know you're simulating and this is new to you, but fuck you. Come on, seriously. Fuck off.
Press pause button.
You've lost weight, darling.
Wow.
Guys,
Yes?
I don't know where I am.
You're coming the right way. Follow my voice.
Okay.
Over here. Over here.
I need something. Okay. I'm Wait. What was that? Okay. I got this.
Are you guys coming?
I'm sorry. I'm like not even trying to be funny. I'm having kind of a panic.
Press play button.
Now, you're going to notice here, It is Shane Dawson. I saw a couple of his other YouTube channel or YouTube videos, and they said Shane Dawson. So yes, Kara, you're correct. What was I gonna say just now? Oh yeah, in the next minute or two, you're gonna see Molly get her revenge for the cane thing. It's kind of funny.
Press pause button.
Jay, you're a mile behind everyone.
That's my life. What is that noise?
That would be your cane hitting an object.
Sorry.
Where did she go?
I don't.
Everybody left me.
They're way down there.
So he's with the camera guy right now.
How are you doing, Shane? Freaking out. Oh my god, what was that? I'm sorry. Was that a person?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I think.
I'm sorry. Oh my god. I am like freaking out.
No.
Oh my god, what's that? I'm sorry.
Press play button.
He's hitting inanimate objects, and he's apologizing, which, like, I kind of understand. He's sighted and he's simulating blindness, but he's still kind of you can tell he's starting to panic, and Molly's gone because her and her guide dog and the guy she was guiding are just gone.
Press pause button.
Oh, it's like a lamp or something?
Yes, those random lamps.
Not a lamp.
It's a umbrella.
Got it. Love that. Love shade. Am I in the street?
Not yet.
I hear cars. You're gonna literally let me die. Okay, I got it.
Shane, do you want to like maybe try goggles and do a little bit of size?
No, I want the struggle. I want to overcome.
Press play
I
button.
want the struggle. I want to be a martyr. Because, that's what you blind people do, right? That's the part of the simulation. Ugh, sorry. That's stupid. You're obviously having trouble. Why can't you just simulate being visually impaired instead of totally blind? Like, why are you doing this to yourself?
Press pause button.
This is I can't see what cake calls.
They made it.
Do they have peanut butter cookies? I'm on.
Press play button.
Okay, we don't do that. We don't. We go, sorry, I can't see the menu, or like, we usually start out by saying I'm blind. We don't usually go, hey, do they have cookies? I'm blind. Like, it's just kind of weird. I don't know. It's silly. It's silly.
Press pause button.
I'm next.
Oh, okay. Oh, nobody has. I don't have anybody. Oh my god. Okay. Shane, what do you want? Can I get like a large iced coffee with a little almond milk and some sugar-free vanilla?
Anything, Garrett?
Oh yes.
Andrew.
I'm okay.
Which one of you is paying?
Here's my.
Okay, you're gonna have to find.
I'll find it. I got this. Yeah. Can you get my LC? I want it.
Oh, that's my boo.
I'm sorry. Nope. Feels good.
Press play button.
See, the Garrett guy seems to be a little bit better at this than Shane. I don't know if Garrett's totally blindfolded. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you were right, Kara. But yeah, I don't know if Garrett is wearing goggles that allow some sight, or if he's just better at adapting. But Shane is having some issues.
Press pause button.
Say it feels flat. That would have been accurate.
No, it's great. Ooh, I don't know.
Does this feel like enough to work with the drinks? Yes, please. Okay. Which are these?
That's the green tea, and then that's the iced coffee and sugar-free vanilla.
Here's yours.
Thank you.
Garrett?
You're handing me mine.
I'm handing you yours.
Shane, open your hand.
Press play button.
Why are you so surprised that the blind person is handing you your drink? Like, her arms do work. Her legs work. Like, why? What is it with people? This is not a new thing either that I've noticed. That most, well, not most, but some people who are not disabled see that you have one disability and just start assuming that you have a whole bunch of other ones. Like, I've been spoken to loudly and slowly before because they've seen that I have a cane and that I'm blind, so I obviously must be deaf too. It was just very strange.
Press pause button.
Where is Ryland? Your drink is here.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, what are you doing, Jay? He's like having a moment.
Okay, so should we find seats?
I forgot what team tastes like.
Okay, so use your other hand to grab my elbow. Okay. Ryland.
Can you make sure I'm not crushing any ants?
What the fuck?
Am I?
We're at chairs. So if you want to, I'm tapping a chair for you.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Press play button.
That does actually happen with a bunch of blind people when they get together. When one of us finds our destination, we will make a noise or be like, hey, I found the table. Knock, 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 knock on the table. That is a thing that happens. Yeah. Yeah, I think Kara, one of them did say that I'm gay. So yeah.
Press pause button.
I'm gonna put some stuff in my coffee.
Oh no.
I have to cheat for a second.
No, you don't.
Cheat chain.
Okay. I like them having a breakout.
Oh, man.
I'm just smart. I don't want to cry because I don't want her to feel like sad or something. But also, like, this is fucking me up. Like, I'm having the biggest panic attacks. I can't see anything. I feel helpless. I feel like I'm never going away. I feel like overwhelmed. The idea that she like can't just be comfortable. It's like fucking.
Press play button.
Okay, stop. Why do people do this to themselves? He's not even talking about being worried that, like, he's not even saying that it's freaking him out because he can't see. He's functioning, his fear is all out of pity. It freaks me out that she can't take off the goggles. I want to cry, but I'm afraid she will feel sad. I don't know how she does it. It makes me like, why can't you just think of, like, is it too hard to think about why it's scary for you without feeling the victim or making that other people must be victimized by it?
Press pause button.
I've been blind for 3 minutes. And I already am having a mental breakdown. Like, I have to pee, I kind of have to shit, I sit on the top. Step on it. You didn't say anything. You're being really sweet about it. Just tell her I'm doing fine.
How'd you do? How was it? Did you manage? Did you use your cane? Did you cheat? Yes.
I'm having a hard time,
Yeah.
and I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to I don't.
You want to offend me because that's what you're right.
Press play button.
Holy shit. Why do people do this to themselves? I'm gonna keep asking this. Why? Why? Do people do this to themselves? By the way, guys, I'm putting a link in the chat right now. It's also in my description. It's for my Streamlabs. I hate doing that, but if you can or feel like donating, you can help me out a little bit. Because I'm basically a stay-at-home mom. This is to me, this is kind of like my little radio show, and I really enjoy doing it, and I want to do it better. I'd also like to do some music stuff as well, which means I need an amplifier. But I don't want to I don't want to turn this into a begging thing. But we're going to continue on with this. Thanks in advance. If you can't, that's fine. I'm just putting it out there. So we're gonna go back to this fun little. We're gonna hear what he has to say to Molly about why he's having a hard time. This will be good.
Press pause button.
Because I mean, it was like a huge struggle for me, right, for a long time. I always try to like tell people that I do this every day, right? So this is my reality. This is my normal. And it wasn't always like that. I love to act. When I grow up, I hope to be an actor or a model. Last year, me and my dad decided to take up downhill skiing. Although I can't see a lot, I can see that a cure is in sight. I didn't like wake up one day and love myself. I didn't wake up one day and accept myself. Like I had so many years of like anger and pain and resentment and tears and frustrations, and I like still have moments where I'm like, this is really frustrating, or like this was really hard, or even now, like I'm 24 and I just moved to LA, and things that like are easy that like a sighted person would have done at 10, I'm just now starting to do. And
press play button.
See, and this is true. Like I don't know from losing my sight as an adult or as a kid like she did, but it is true. There are some things that a sighted person can do at a much earlier age. Like for me, even learning or teaching myself a new route somewhere or finishing learning one with help, I'm like, yes, I did it. I can totally do this. And a blind or a sighted person can just be like, okay, I'm just going to go and I'm just going to look at my phone and it'll tell me where to go. And like I can sort of do that now, but it's not as easy as it is for a sighted person to do something like that. So she is totally right. It is hard. Like we may make it look easy, but it's hard. It's frustrating. And sometimes it's embarrassing. And yeah, it sucks. But you can't just live your life sad.
Press pause button.
it's stressful and it can be hard sometimes still. Like I'll like cross a new busy intersection near my apartment and I'm like really proud of myself and excited. I'll like call my friend. And it's like that's such a stupid, silly thing. But like it's a big deal for me because that's like a busy, loud, scary intersection to cross when you can't see, you know?
Yeah.
It's a lot to take in. Blindness is one of the most isolating things because you can be in a room of 100 people and you don't know where any of them are. You don't know if you know anybody there. You don't know if anybody's looking and smiling at you. You don't know if somebody's waving.
Press play button.
She's not wrong. Even in situations where you're with family, you can't tell if anyone's looking at you or anything like that, and people have to basically call you by name, and um, it can be isolating, like especially when people are laughing at things that you can't see what's going on, and you're like, what? I want to know what's funny. You know what I mean?
Press pause button.
It can be so lonely and scary, and like when somebody like just walks away from you, and you don't even know they walked away, and you just like keep talking.
Oh my god! You need to write like a sad book.
I have a lot of good sad material.
Oh my god.
Also, why did your second book not come in audio form?
Oh my god.
It didn't? Calm down.
Because I read your first book on Audible, and I didn't get to read the second one.
Shane, we're recording that like. Ow, that hurts. I'm so sad. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
You have to do your second book. I kept wanting it to come out, and I was like, maybe that hasn't come out on Audible.
That's
Press play button.
That sucks. I think he's way more upset about it than he should be, but that does suck. I could feel that.
Press pause button.
But second of all, oh my god, I'm such a fucking asshole. I literally didn't record it because I was like, that's like I don't have time. Like, oh, I don't have time.
Well, even if only one person read it, it would have been me.
Well, my next book, I will do the audio for.
Thank you.
And I'll hate every second of it. I'm gonna cover my tears with my goggles. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I feel like a big part of this journey needs to be crossing a busy street.
Yeah, that's really scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's terrifying.
Great.
Press play button.
It is terrifying. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I used to take for granted that people would pay attention while they were driving. Then I got hit by a car in 2012 because I was crossing the street and the car that hit me was actually stopped at the red light as he was supposed to be. But somebody was coming behind them and they weren't paying attention and they hit the stopped car at such a speed that the stopped car ended up hitting me. And ever since then, I can't cross the street without getting a little freaked out. It hit home for me that I'm basically at the mercy of people who are driving. And it's terrifying. I will joke about being blind all fucking day. You know, I'm a big proponent of laughing so that you don't freaking go insane. But I will tell you right now that crossing a street as a blind person is nerve-wracking.
Press pause button.
Are you ready for this?
How should we do this? Oh my god. Okay. God, it's like everything is like, how do I? Okay.
Yeah. Well, Garrett and I were talking when you were gone about how like exhausting it is.
Yes.
Like it's really tiring.
Riley, we're crossing the street.
Right, guys?
Wait, some guy just said, excuse me. Excuse you. Someone said, excuse me?
Yeah,
to
to
us?
me.
What? Oh my god, let's meet some sightseers up today.
Yes!
Yes!
The blind squad is coming for you!
Yes, bitch, we don't know where we are, where we're going, but we're coming.
Okay, so what streets
Well,
are
he's
around
gonna
here?
catch you.
Wow, this
Okay.
is exciting.
So you're gonna grab this.
Don't worry, guys, I have sonar. I can see everything. How do we know when...
Press play button.
Okay, that's stupid. That's not how it works. I know he's being funny, but that's not how it works. Seriously, not how it works.
Press pause button.
We have to listen to the audio signals.
Oh my god, what was that?
There's a motorcycle, I'm guessing.
Wait, I found the clicker. Okay,
I wonder if it's an accessible one.
what does that mean?
Some of them vibrate and some of them talk.
So will it beep when it's ready?
No, I don't think so. I think it's an inaccessible crosswalk. We have to listen to the cars.
Shut up.
No, I'm not
That's
kidding.
actually terrifying.
Yeah, we have to listen to the surges of the traffic.
Why wouldn't they change that?
I know, it's archaic. You're gonna be
Press play button.
So, Molly's correct again. When a blind person crosses the street and it doesn't have a signal that beeps, it it all depends on the blind person's ability to detect what's called a traffic surge. And the surge you're listening for that will tell you when it's your turn to cross the street is called the parallel traffic surge. So the one that's going beside you. Now, it gets trickier when you have advanced greens. And you have to remember that the traffic surge may be parallel to you, but if it's coming towards you and turning, and then it's the advanced green, and you don't want to be going. So there's a lot to remember if you don't have an audible crossing light.
Press pause button.
So we have to usually we have to listen a couple times.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so scared. Oh my god. Oh.
That was the street.
Oh, you're not blind.
Well, I'm blind. I'm just helping them learn.
That's incredible.
I'm teaching them.
Press play button.
That's funny. They called out the wrong person. Oh my god, that's great.
Press pause button.
Alright, back to darkness. Should we go into a store? Should I pick out an outfit?
Oh gosh.
Wait, so is there a clothing store here?
Yeah, it is. The gap right here.
Wait, what?
James, this way. Follow my voice.
Okay, so the Gap would not let us film inside, which I think is a hate crime.
Shade to Gap.
So we have to go across the street again. Because I think Urban Outfitters will let us shop there.
Let us, as if they wouldn't let us because we're blind.
Honestly, that's the only way I would shop there is if I could see.
That's what I was just about. I was just about to say. That's the only way you should shop there.
Drag them.
That's what you get when you tell us, look, film in your store.
Yes, I'm gonna drag them with my cane. Oh my god.
Are you gonna try to go alone?
I'm doing it alone.
Oh god.
Press play button.
So I can totally get that the Gap wouldn't want them filming in the store. That's fine. There's not too much to complain about right now or mention. I just don't want to get copyright struck. So I'm trying to pause it with as much as possible and say something. Shopping is kind of hard though as a blind person. Online shopping is getting easier-ish. But you still have to know your colors and your sizes, and so you better hope that the colors don't have stupid names.
Press pause button.
I'm so proud. Where are we going? Maybe not.
Oh my god.
Maybe. Where's Urban? Where's Urban? Oh, it's a green? Yes. Everybody okay?
No, that's stuff. I'm not handicapped. I'm capable.
Oh god.
Press play button.
I fucking hate that phrase. I hate handy capable. It's so fucking. Ugh. I would rather be called handicapped than handy capable. It makes me very angry. The hell? Why is my phone playing music? That's stupid.
Press pause button.
I'm not behind you on.
Well, actually, yes. Very true.
Shit. I may be blind, but I see. That's not a catchphrase. That's been denied. Is that a bus next to me? Yeah. Oh, my other senses are coming. You start doing backflips. Oh my god, I climb on the walls. Am I doing good? I'm having a question. Dude.
Press play button.
Okay, yeah, that's hard to explain. Your senses, it's not like they don't get, they compensate. They take over. But I don't think they take over that quick. I think you notice more things. And, sighted people know what buses sound like, right? They just see a bus probably before they hear a bus. So when they're not listening or when they're not looking for the bus and they hear a bus, they'll still know what a bus is. It's not like their senses have suddenly become super amazing.
Press pause button.
Like a surprise every time. Don't get my cane. I feel good. Like I don't even need this cane anymore. Actually, no, I got scared. Okay, wait? I'm gonna guess what store we're getting next to from just like my muscle memory.
What?
Is this the bookstore?
Press play
What?
button.
From your muscle memory? What the fuck does that even mean? I'm so confused right now. So confused. What the fuck does that mean? Your muscles know what stores you go to?
Press pause button.
Oh, he was right, but still.
Love you. Yes, bitch. Yes. Yes, bitch. Are we getting close to Urban? I feel like we're. I knew it.
Wow, you have a sensor for urban.
How do we film in here without being too obvious? You come behind me and mom, and then everybody slowly trickle in. We got this. We roll deep.
Press play button.
You are not a fuck. Oh my god. Yeah. You sure do roll deep, all right.
Press pause button.
Oh, who knows me? Okay, well, do you want to go left so you can try to find an outfit?
Okay, wait. Oh my god, I just got nervous. I'm gonna do this. I got this. This is interesting. Okay. So, sorry. It has something written on it. Does it have something written on it?
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
You can't spook me like this. Does it have something written on it?
You're so close to me.
Press play button.
This is amusing. I just actually went shopping for my little ones today. Sometimes I can do it on my own. Sometimes I get help. But yeah, it is a little bit hard to tell sometimes. Oh, hi, Captain Brambles. We're going through the video from last time, except we're getting closer to the end. I found some more gems in it that I couldn't, what's it called? I couldn't ignore. So we are, we're chugging through this. We're getting pretty close to the end, so that's good. He's buying or picking out an outfit right now.
Press pause button.
Oh, wait. Is that a D?
Yeah.
Is it? Are you kidding me?
No,
So that's a D.
I'm over here now.
I don't like this little game you're playing.
I'm not playing again. I'm just trying to get another shot.
Is this an O? Yes. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
That's good, Shane. I know. I'm getting there. Is it dope? Don't.
Press play button.
Okay, dude. It's not like you don't know what letters look like. You're just feeling them. It's not special. Like, I don't get it. Why is this special? This is not. You're sighted. You know what letters look like. You're just touching them. You're not seeing them.
Press pause button.
Don't trip.
Yep.
Does it really say don't trip?
Yeah.
No.
We're coming. Wait, where did my guy go?
That's a cute outfit.
If I'm right, the shirts should be here. Yes. How do I guess the sizes? And I gotta hold them up on the body. Kind of in a black shirt.
Press play button.
No shit, Sherlock. Don't sighted people do that too? Like, even if they can see the size of the shirt, don't they hold it up just to make sure, you know, hey, does this size actually look like it'll fit with my shape and whatever? Like, I'm pretty sure that I've been shopping with Pinkalo and he's checked the size of something and still held it up to himself. Just saying.
Press pause button.
Where's somebody with eyes? Are you?
Well, I
mean, me when I'm blind. Where's someone with eyes? Is this gonna look bad?
no, it's not for you.
What is it? A song?
Horizontal stripes.
Even when I'm blind, I'll find the sales.
Press play button.
What is, even when I'm blind, I'll find sales. Oh, silly, silly person. Oh my god.
Press pause button.
So I found you a sweater and a jacket. I don't know what sizes they are. Somebody will have to go back.
Oh, these are clothes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Wait, this is small. Put it back quick.
Cool, I'll take it.
Okay.
You need to step up, boy.
Oh my god, what is that? It's not funny. Is that?
Oh, I thought it was Chloe. So I was gonna say, clean this store up.
This feels like Garrett. What is this?
Press play button.
What? See, Kara does that. Kara holds things up. I bet you she doesn't say when she walks into people in the dark, this feels like so-and-so. What is this?
Press pause button.
What are you doing?
I have no idea why there's frightening
I thought I
music.
felt Garrett right here.
Oh no.
Okay, Garrett.
Press play button.
Okay, I do not know what they're doing. I really don't. And I don't know what's with the horror movie music. But apparently the cameraman finds it amusing. I'm not sure if chat knows what's going on. I don't know if I made it full screen or not. But yeah.
Press pause button.
What are you doing?
I just can't find pants for you. Your top half is done. So we just need somebody sighted to get your sizes. Sighted person.
This is the first time you took off your goggles since you've been in here?
God, this is crazy. I forgot what it's like to see.
Oh,
It's been 10 minutes. Wow.
Press play button.
Did you seriously forget what it's like to see? Or are you just being facetious? Because I've been in blind simulators with people who have had goggles on for like half an hour and they haven't said, oh, I forgot what it's like to see. So either you're being facetious or you have a really bad memory, in which case you probably should live alone.
Press pause button.
Okay.
For those that thirst for more, Coors Light is lager, filtered.
Oh, good, an ad.
Clean, crisp
Because,
taste.
you know, that's what we want.
Coors Light.
An ad.
Account growth notifications button.
I'm nervous.
This is like big.
I
Yeah.
don't need sight to know that this looks really bad on me. Let us be the judge.
Okay, well, the outfit is cute, so
It looks cool. Well, actually, Riley, what do you think?
I don't love it. It's not your style.
Account end of banner main.
Oh my
YouTube video click 23. Pause but link image pause button. Press play button.
I don't. Well, there's nothing really to complain about in that part. It is true. It is easy sometimes to tell when. Of course it is. I have no idea how to make this shit work. Well, at least you guys can hear it.
Press pause button.
I've actually never seen you wear sweatpants. He only wears shorts.
It's really bad. I don't do it because you can see the outline of my penis. So what if I like? That doesn't help. Okay.
I mean, I love you in every outfit.
But on you, if we put this up,
Okay, leaving urban. You did a good try.
No, it is a stylish outfit.
Press play button.
Oh, yeah, it's your typical gay man in a store. There's nothing bad about that. That's fine. Oh look, a wild pinkalo has appeared with an ice cap and has let a Geordie cat in the room. Hello, Geordie cat. Iced cappuccino. That is what I needed. For sure. Cat, do not knock my ice cap over, or I will kill you.
Press pause button.
Yes. That's cool. It's just not for shade.
Yeah, I think that's a great assessment of the situation.
Careful.
Wait, are you gonna get the phone or what's happening?
where'd you get the duck?
Target, are you? What are you doing?
Where'd you get the duck?
Are you? Oh my god! What?
I'm kind of scared.
You should be. Yeah. Oh my god.
What if I fall in?
You are a fucking inspiration.
Send me off to sea.
Press play button.
Okay. We are not inspirations. We are just people. And thank you for understanding, Kara. I will figure out how to get the videos to come through as well. Yeah. That's another attempt for another day.
Press pause button.
Wait, how am I gonna get back? Oh my god, I feel like I need a man, like, sitting here with me. It seems so romantic, but it's just me.
It's you on my dirty, dirty duck.
Press play button.
I don't know what to say about that. I don't want to get all crazy feminist, but on the other hand, what the fuck?
Press pause button.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm moving.
Wow. Wait, almost not too bad. Oh my god.
Okay, step me back, step me back.
Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
Shane, get on the duck.
We'll go under. Oh, I love being Ellen. Dreams come true.
Press play button.
Yeah, I have no idea what just happened. I really don't. See, this is why I wish I had had the video coming through. I better not have to use OBS to do that. I'm going to be so pissed if I do.
Press pause button.
Wait, it's happening. Alright, guys. Don't worry. I have Easter candy for everyone.
Carrot. Not like the LaCroix. You can't have all of them.
Should I eat them and guess what they are?
Ooh.
Well,
Oh my god.
I was hoping for that.
This is so good. Where's it from?
It's Dove. They're coming for Reese's.
Oh my god. I also love the Trader Joe's dark chocolate flavor cups. Those are everything.
That's literally what we eat every night.
Every night.
Yeah, we just have one because they're like it's like a nice treat after dinner.
So good. Like, so good.
The best.
Okay. Another thing that I want to try would be like using my phone, sending out a tweet, posting a picture, or
Ooh, doing a selfie, and then post.
Press play button.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Because I wonder if they're going to attempt to find a text-to-speech app for him to use, or if they're going to do the silly thing and get him to be totally blind and try and use his phone without any text-to-speech. So let's see what they do here.
Press pause button.
I can't edit. I can't edit. I can't turn voiceover on.
Okay, I turned on voiceover. Social filter. Press play button.
Good. They did do it. Awesome. I'm glad. Okay. Let's see. And this is, by the way, anyone who missed the other stream I did about my screen reader, this is what my phone sounds like. They're using an iPhone.
Press pause button.
So now screen curtain's on, so your screen's all black, but your voiceover's on. So you can use your phone.
So what does that mean?
Okay, so like, let's tweet.
Twitter! What did you just do?
YouTube contacts messages.
Oh, so it's just, oh wow, so.
It's not read anything? Okay. Okay, wait.
Press play button.
Okay, relax. Listen to your phone. Soundstage. Okay, I'm gonna look that up after.
Press pause button.
Oh my god, Jojo Siwa.
Put it back on. You're only allowed to use it with it on because you can't see, remember?
Okay, so what do I do?
Yeah, just use your phone.
Messages.
Siri, go into blind mode.
What?
Oh, Twitter.
So double.
Yeah,
It's
double
saying double tap to open.
How do I know I'm on Twitter? Oh my god, I'm getting anxiety already again. Okay.
You're gonna be okay.
Can we,
I believe in you.
can we read
I can hear Garrett eating.
Get used to it. That's how you know he's around. Okay,
Press play button.
See, if you just listen to your phone, it'll tell you what to do. They aren't they, Captain Brambles? Like, they are so fast, like, they're like children. It's fascinating to listen to.
Press pause button.
How do I do it? Oh god.
You scroll around till you find like.
For the optimal experience using voiceover with Twitter, we recommend that you close the app and reopen it while voiceover is on.
Why is she talking so fast? She's talking like James Charles.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh my god.
46%.
That's me.
Press play button.
That is totally my family when they listen to me with my phone. They're like, how the hell do you listen to it and understand? Because it's so fast. Like, they had it at 60%, I think. Because they went from 56 to 46. So they were at 66%. I have mine at 90.
Press pause button.
Ready.
Twitter notification.
Why is she drunk?
Plus messages selected. Send a message to your group. Press play button.
Okay, that's funny. There are parts of this video that are amusing. That's pretty funny. Because that is what it sounds like when voiceover is at like 20%. You're right, Kiara. It's totally... And at this point, I can't be offended anymore. I'm just laughing my ass off at the cringe that these people are doing, and I can't not believe that this. I really want to know if this was 10 million views of wow, this is amazing, or 10 million views of people like me going, what the fuck are you people? Because I read some of the comments and they are so like, there's like the fan base, right? You can tell this guy has a fan base. And even the people that just stumbled across this video are like, thank you for doing this video. It's amazing. And I'm like, what? No, it's not. It's awful. It's fucking awful. But it's like a train wreck. You can't not watch it.
Press pause button.
What did I just do? Did I just tweet something? I'm scared. How do I get out of here? I want to go to like Connor Francis Twitter.
Notifications. Home tab.
So now you're in the home.
Verify tab.
IG. Connor Franchon. Drinking a log rolling. Twitter notification. Send a message to your room.
And this one's for me.
Compose tweet.
You're writing a tweet now.
Here you go. Insert pointed star.
This is so scary.
Here, let me put on touch typing mode for you.
Words. Speaking rate. Containers. Headings. Typing mode.
You're my future. Okay, I'm gonna try.
Press play button.
That's exactly how I do it. Like what she's doing is called using the rotor. It did sound drunk, didn't it? When she's flicking, when you hear the phone saying like speaking rate, headings, containers, typing mode, she's doing like a flicking motion with her fingers, and it's kind of like you're turning a dial, but you're flicking with your fingers. And that's called the rotor. And so now she's just turned on touch typing, which means whenever he touches a character or whenever he touches a letter, it'll type. So he doesn't have to double tap the letters now.
Press pause button.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Ready?
What's happening? R Y I W O. Press play button.
He's not even. Oh my god! He's just randomly because he's having trouble figuring out. He's gotta touch the letter first and then lift his finger, but he has to wait and make sure it's the letter he wants. He's trying to type like a sighted person right now. That sounded so bad. Trying to type like a sighted person right now.
Press pause button.
Space. Wait, let me see if I can really do it.
F. It's T. Tweet.
So if you don't want to like actually
Wait, why did she stop talking? What did I just upload?
Wait, I'm gonna check your
something.
shopping.
Go to my Twitter.
You just tweeted.
I did.
User menu. Shane Dawson. Button.
Yeah.
Image.
you just tweet.
Did I just tweet?
User menu.
Go to my Twitter.
Refresh it.
You said arrogance, you are getting one. You can indeed.
I need to post a picture, right?
No. Okay, Ricky Dillon said, was this Cheeto?
Okay, so now we're gonna take a selfie and post it.
Yeah.
How?
Camera mode.
Now what you do to take a
One
photo is
face.
just use
Zero faces. One face. Large
She's
face.
telling us what
Face
it's
three
doing.
on the
Why
left.
did you just say I have a large face? Wait, it tells you?
Yeah, it tells you what's in your
One
face.
face. Large face. Press play button.
So the reason it's saying large face is because the camera is close to his face. That's what it does. When it'll tell you large face when your camera is near to you and small face when it's further away. And it tells you face near bottom right, left, top, right, left, or just top or bottom edge, or it'll tell you center. So that's pretty cool.
Press pause button. Two faces.
Wait, do randomize.
Oh my god, what if you went in the haunted room and it's like 10 faces?
One face. One, two faces. Take picture.
Two more?
Zero faces.
Hopefully.
Large face.
Okay, I get it. Let's look to see what pictures we took. Whoa, I can see now.
I can't.
Oh my god, we took selfies.
To get any cute ones.
I mean,
Press play button.
So that's that's how you do selfies with as a blind person, basically. How much time is left?
Link
in this
image.
video?
Walk play button 30 12 of 34.
Oh my
Play
God.
button.
Thank God.
You are currently on a
There's
button. To click this button, press
4
Control
minutes
up.
left. We can do this, guys. We can do this. Only 4 minutes left.
Press pause button.
Now, where's that Facetune app that we found?
Yeah. How do I use YouTube?
Subscriptions.
Yeah, that's in your subscription.
My little brother goes to a makeup party. James Charles. Best foreplay. Tips. Tricks. And
I don't know what that is.
That's Trish.
Oh, that's Trish.
That's right.
Oh yeah, press Trish.
What up, everybody? I have a track record from Press play button.
Well, now we have a little look into Shane Dawson's YouTube feed. How very interesting.
Press pause button.
I just blocked somebody. Oh God. I'm sorry, Maddie. How do I turn around again?
Just ask Siri.
Siri, I can't.
What the fuck?
I am so tired.
It's exhausting, I'm not gonna lie.
No, but you have an incredible relationship with it now because earlier, I'm not sure if we got this on camera, but we were asking like if there was a cure for blindness tomorrow, would you take it? And you said no.
No, it would feel like a step back in my life to actually like search for cures and like go and try everything I could. You know, like we tried a lot. We went through a lot of years of like trying supplements and pills and all these different things, and none of it worked. And
Being
so,
disappointed.
yeah.
Press play button.
So, this is kind of where I am. I don't really look for, are people doing research for stem cells, for growing eyes and reattaching them to the optic nerve and all that, because I have too much other stuff in my life to worry about. I have 2 kids, and would I like to see them? Like, actually see what they look like? Yeah. But would it benefit them for me to put all my energy into looking for somebody to grow me some eyes and reattach them at this point? No. So I'm happy being blind, as weird as that sounds. And I've heard Molly give talks, and she's probably about to say the same thing. So
Press pause button.
You can't like waiting to be cured isn't living. Like right now there isn't a cure. It's the reality. And so just sitting back and being like, I want to be cured, like that doesn't help anybody. You know, getting up and living my life. That's what.
Getting in a fucking G-Wagon.
Exactly.
Wow.
What a nice gift, honestly, that you gave me that, Rylan. Thank you for giving me your car.
It was pure entertainment for me. It really was.
I'm taking it with me.
Oh man,
She's not kidding.
No, I'm not kidding.
I hit the keys.
Oh.
I mean,
oh,
I didn't mean it like that. Not hit the keys because you can't.
Press play button.
it's pretty much over, guys. They're just wrapping up now. And I need to wrap up as well because my poor little guy is crying upstairs. I can hear him. So I need to go. Thank you guys for coming and listening to the rest of this with me. And for those who come and watch Minions, you can come and catch me there as well tonight. Thanks again for coming to hang out, and I will catch you again soon. Have a good night.